Hi,
Hello, how can I help you today?
good morning. I want to read reading practice. My English is not really well, but I want to improve it. Practicing English reading is, I think, really important. Can you help me after reading? Correct my mistakes?
That's a great idea. I can definitely help with that. Do you have something ready to read, or would you like me to find something for you? And don't worry, we can take it one step at a time.
Okay, I find House of Mango Street. This is my fourth day reading. Can you help me?
That's a good start. It sounded like you said the howl of mangoes is great, but it's possible you might mean something else. Could you try saying it again, or maybe tell me what you think it means? Then we can work on any little corrections.
The House of Mango Street. The House on Mango Street. You know that book?
Yes, I do. The House on Mango Street is a very famous book by Sandra Cisneros. It's a collection of short stories. Are you planning to read it, or maybe working on a part of it now?
I want to read now. I'm reading paragraph by paragraph. After I finish my paragraph, I ask you to correct my mistakes. Can you help me like that?
Perfect. I can definitely do that. I'm ready when you are. Just start reading whenever you feel like it.
Okay. The house on Mango Street. We didn't always live on Mango Street. Before that, we lived on Loomis on the third floor, and before that, we lived on Keeley. Before Keeley, it was Paulina, and before that, I can't remember, but what I remember most is moving a lot. Each time I seemed there'd be one more of us. By the time we got to Mango Street, we were six: Mama, Papa, Carlos, Kiki, my sister Nini, and me. Please highlight my mistake and pronunciation.
You did a wonderful job. Your pronunciation was really clear. Just a couple of small things. For it was Paulina, it sounded like you said Paulina, so just make sure to emphasize the Paul part. And then you said the name Carlos, and also Nenny. Those were both correct. The other words were all pronounced perfectly. How does that sound?
Great.
Excellent. Do you want to continue reading with the next paragraph?
Yes.
All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead.
The house of Mango Street is ours, and we don't have to pay rent to anybody or share the yard with the people downstairs. Oh, be careful not to make too much noise. And there isn't a landlord banging on the ceiling with a broom. But even so, it's not the house we thought we'd get. I finished the second one. Can you highlight my mistake and help pronounce correctly?
You did great again. Your flow is improving. Just a couple of notes on pronunciation. For share the yard, make sure to pronounce the sh sound clearly, like share. And also, for banging on the ceiling, really hit the ng sound at the end of banging, so it's not bangin'. Otherwise, your reading is strong. Ready for the next part?
Banking.
That's it. You've got it. Banging. Do you want to keep going with the next part?
Yes.
All right, go ahead whenever you're ready.
We had to leave the flat on Loomis Creek. The water pipe broke and the landlord wouldn't fix them because the house was too old. We had to leave fast. We were using the washroom next door and carrying water over in empty milk gallon. That's why Mama and Papa looked for a house, and that's why we moved into the house on Mango Street, far away on the other side of town. I finished my reading. Please correct me.
You did great. Your pronunciation was very clear again. Just a couple of words. For landlord wouldn't fix them, make sure to say wouldn't. It sounded like you might have skipped that part. And also, for milk gallon, really pronounce the end of gallon, so it's not gallo. Otherwise, you're doing great. Are you ready to read some more?
I want to practice my mispronunciation.
That's a great idea. We can definitely practice those. Do you want to try saying wouldn't and gallon again? Or maybe pick other words from the paragraph?
Wouldn't, gallon.
That's right, you've got it. Wouldn't and gallon. Now you're pronouncing them both.
And gallon.
Exactly. Wouldn't and gallon. Do you want to keep practicing those specific words or maybe move on with the reading?
Gallon.
Perfect. That's it. Gallon. You've got that one down now. Would you like to keep reading or practice something else?
I want to keep reading.
Great. Whenever you're ready, just begin with the next paragraph.
They always told us that one day we would move into a house, a real house that would be ours for always, so we wouldn't have to move each year. And our house would have running water and pipe that worked. And inside it,
Go ahead. Start whenever you're ready.
They always told us that one day we would move into a house, a real house that would be ours for always, so we wouldn't have to move each year. And our house would have running water and pipe that worked. And inside it would have real stairs, not hallway stair, but stairs inside like the house on TV. And we'd have a basement and at least 3 washrooms, so when we look a bath, we wouldn't have to tell anybody. Our house would be white with trees around it, great big yard and grasses growing without a fence. This was the house Papa talked about when he had a lottery ticket, and this was the house Mama dreamed up in the stories she told us before we went to bed. I finished my reading. Please correct me my mispronunciation.
You did great. That was a longer passage, and you handled it smoothly. Just a few small things for pronunciation. Where you mentioned pipe that worked, it sounded like you said pipe instead of pipes, since there are S plural there. Also, for hallway stairs, try to make the all sound clear in hallway. And lastly, when you were talking about the yard and grass, it sounded like you said path instead of bath when you mentioned looking a bath. Otherwise, your reading was very good. How do you feel about it?
That's what. Pipe. Pipe.
That's right. You've got it. Pipes. Do you want to move on to the next?
Pipes. Pipes.
Correct. Were you wanting to practice those words again? Or maybe
Yes.
move on to the next? Perfect. Whenever you're ready, begin with the next paragraph.
But the house on Mango Street is not the way they told it at all. It's small and red with tight steps in front and windows so small. You'd think they were holding their breath. Bricks are crumbling in places, and the front door is so swollen you have to push hard to get in. There is no front yard, only 4 little elms in the city planted by the crop. Out back is a small garage for the car. We don't own yard and a small yard that look smaller between the two buildings and either side. There are stairs in our house, but they are ordinary hallway stairs. And the house has only one washroom. Everybody has to share a bedroom. Mama and Papa, Clara and Kiki, me and Nini. I finished my reading.
You did great. That was perfect. Your pronunciation was spot on. Nothing to correct there at all. Are you wanting to keep reading?
No, I want to finish today. Thank you for your support.
You're very welcome. It was my pleasure to help. You've made some real progress today. Feel free to ask any time you want to practice more. Have a great day.
Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Thank you.